see Nick Cannon got 10 kids?
Must be nice.
It's 10 now? I thought it was 9.
It's 9, but 10 is on the way.
Oh.
Jeez.
Real quick, do you remember when Nick Cannon got in trouble when they was about to take his wilding out? Because they say he had some anti-Semitic comments on his podcast. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. The book he was talking about was the ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. This is my humble theory. We have some fun, right? So, in the book, she talks about like blacks are the true Semites, and that word anti-Semitic, it doesn't even really exist. The Jews misuse it, and they use it to bully people, stuff like that, right? They aren't really Semites. He said black people are true Semites because it refers to a region of the world where you were born. I forget, it's Egypt or something. But she said black people come from that. She's like, blacks are the true Semites. So he was explaining that, right? So the powers that be, they didn't like that. So they threatened to take his business and everything. Take his wilding out, right? You with me?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
That much you saw, right, man?
Yeah.
So he was kind of fighting it a little bit, but then eventually he apologized. They twisted his arm enough. And in fact, I seen him showing up to award shows looking kind of flexible. Like, you remember, he came, the next time he showed up at an award show, he was like some semi-gay character or flamboyant black dude that I've never seen Nick Cannon behave that way, but cool, that's what it was. And now he's having 10 children. He's up to 10 children since that incident. And it's funny because in that book, she explains how the system of white supremacy is the source for like all of the black people's troubles. And she talks about black people, black men specifically, like kind of abusing women and seeking refuge in the orifice of a woman, like sex. So the white man is on your ass all week. And at the end of the day, if something don't go right, you take it out on a black woman. Maybe abusing her or womanizing, right? That's the only kind of control we have on our life, so we exact it on a black woman. That's what she explains in the book. So it's interesting that he got in trouble behind that book, and I think that explains why he is over there having all of those children. Viacom was about to take your company. They twisted your arm and made you give in and apologize. You can't do nothing to them up there. So you out here spreading your seed. Nick Cannon's been buttoned up for his whole career. And now all of a sudden he's just getting crazy. I find that very interesting. That exact book, to me, gives a theory on why this is happening. The ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. The ISIS Papers explain Will Smith can't do anything about the movie theater, the movie production places that decide who gets the role. He can't spank them. He can't take his wife off of Facebook. So he brings his punishment to Chris Rock. That's all I got.
I mean, that's an interesting take on it, but you can't. His troubles with the Viacom, sorry, not Viacom, but his troubles with his company and
Yeah, I think it was Viacom, like who owns MTV.
Yeah, so it is Viacom then. Even so, what he said was that they didn't take kindly to it, so he had to whatever to keep his show. But he was having kids way before that, so I don't think is
not at this clip. Not as reckless as this this appears
10?
to be.
That was like what 2 years ago. You don't get to 10 kids in 2 years, bro.
So he's apologizing.
He's apologizing for his comments.
No, he's apologizing for the way he's having children right now.
Oh, I thought he was apologizing because he apologized for what he said.
Yes.
I didn't know he was apologizing for all the kids. Oh, I thought he said he was like, I'm good. I can afford these kids. I'm gonna have these kids. That's what his word.
He apologized recently.
And then he said he took a vow of celibacy. Like he's admitting, like, yo, I'm out of control. Fam, if your supervisor did something to you and you felt helpless, when you go to the bar that night, you knocking out the next nigga that step on your shoes. That's what's taking place. This ain't playing. All these different women. Dog, Nick Cannon was in his public spotlight for forever. He waited his time to be with his dream girl, Mariah, had his twins, and he was chilling. And now, it feels like he feels powerless, and now he turns to spread a seed in the black woman, the only place he can control.
So you saying it's what he's going through the industry is making him like, I'm gonna take all my anger out on these black women.
Yes, he feels helpless when it came to that battle with Viacom, and punished the black woman. Nick Cannon says he stopped the celibacy journey after a tough year, including the death of his son. Now more babies are on the way.
I figured he was gonna have more babies after the other one died.
Bro, none of
You
them
don't
boys
think it's
is in
just
control.
craziness? You don't think he's just crazy, something mental?
Bro, well, what's the cause of that mental? Dr. Francis Cress Welsing said the invisible bully.
Maybe not even craziness. He just, I love this woman. I like this woman. Let me see them up. Like,
What's
I
the
don't
cause of
know.
that? It's just a theory, man.
I would love to hear what Mariah thinks about all this.
He said one time, this was early in, like when he first had one, she was like, oh, so you out here. Like, just joking. What can she do, man? She got her money. She got her family.
No, not doing anything, but just her thoughts on all this. It's like every other month a new baby. Like Nick Cannon have another baby. Like,
I just find it interesting. The book he got in trouble behind explains what's going on.